Most cheap watches fail the same way. The crystal fogs up, the second hand starts skipping, or the strap cracks after 3 months of actual wear. $200 is enough to avoid all of that if you know which 10 to actually trust. Let's start at the bottom and work up to the one I genuinely put on my own wrist. 5. Casio Edifice EFV 100D1AV. At number 5 is a watch that trades flash for genuine build quality, the Casio Edifice EFV 100D1AV. Despite Edifice's racing-inspired branding, this particular model keeps things simple. A clean, 3-hand analog layout with a date window, no chronograph subdials cluttering the face. What you do get is a screw-lock crown and a screw-lock caseback, which is a meaningfully more secure water-resistant setup than the simple push-crown design most watches in this price range use. It's rated to 100 meters, uses mineral glass, and Casio rates the battery life at roughly 3 years per charge. The catch is that if you were expecting the full Edifice chronograph experience, multiple subdials, a stopwatch function, that busy motorsport dial, this particular model doesn't deliver it. It's the restrained, minimalist end of the Edifice lineup, which is either exactly what you want or a letdown depending on why you clicked on Edifice in the first place. It's also purely quartz, so if you were hoping for anything mechanical at this price point, look elsewhere on this list. What makes this one worth including is the build quality relative to its price, which typically runs somewhere between $75 and just over $100 depending on the retailer. The screw-lock crown and caseback are genuinely a step up in engineering from most quartz watches under $100, and it shows in the confidence you get wearing it in the rain or in the shower without a second thought. If you want a clean, understated daily watch that's built like it costs more than it does, this is one of the smarter sub-$100 picks here. 4. Citizen Corso AW123158E. Sitting right in the middle of the pack at number 4 is the Citizen Corso AW123158E. And this is where solar-powered eco-drive technology enters the conversation. The 40mm stainless steel case is a manageable 9mm thick, keeping it slim under a cuff, and the black dial is protected by mineral glass. The real selling point is the eco-drive movement itself. It charges from literally any light source, indoor or outdoor, and Citizen states a full charge can keep the watch running for roughly 6 months in complete darkness. That means, realistically, you may never replace a battery in this watch's lifetime. The catch worth knowing before you buy: water resistance here is rated at 3 atmospheres, which works out to roughly 30 meters, enough for rain, splashes, and hand washing, but not something you want to wear swimming or in the shower regularly. It's also worth noting this is a quartz-based solar movement, not a mechanical automatic. So if you're chasing that sweeping seconds hand and visible movement, this isn't the entry for you. Where the Corso earns its place is in long-term convenience. Typically priced somewhere between $150 and $180, it sits in that sweet spot where you're paying a real premium over basic quartz, but getting genuine, never charge a battery technology in return. For someone who wants a clean, professional-looking watch for the office that they can essentially forget about maintaining for years at a time, this is one of the most practical picks on the list. Just keep it away from the pool. 3. Orient Mako 2 FAA 02001B9. Cracking the top 3 is a watch a lot of enthusiasts consider the gateway drug into serious watch collecting. The Orient Mako 2 reference FAA 02001B9. This is a proper automatic dive watch, powered by Orient's in-house F6922 caliber with roughly a 40-hour power reserve. The 41mm stainless steel case is genuinely rated to 200 meters of water resistance. Not aspirational marketing, but a legitimately dive-capable spec. And it comes with a screw-down crown, a unidirectional rotating bezel, and a day and date display at 3 o'clock. Typical pricing lands right around $180 to $190. The honest catch is the crystal. At this price point, you're getting mineral glass rather than sapphire, which means it'll scratch more easily over years of daily wear compared to the sapphire options you'd find on watches costing 2 or 3 times as much. It's also sitting close to the top of our budget ceiling here. So if you're strict about staying well under $200 with room to spare, this one leaves the least wiggle room of anything on the list. What you're really paying for is Orient's reputation for punching above its price class on movement quality and finishing. The in-house automatic caliber, genuine dive-rated water resistance, and day-date complication combine to make this feel like a much more expensive watch than it actually is. If you want to step up from a purely fashion-oriented quartz piece into something with real mechanical pedigree and dive watch capability, this is one of the smartest ways to do it without breaking the $200 mark. 2. Timex Marlin Automatic TW2 V44600. At number 2, we've got a watch that leans entirely into vintage charm, the Timex Marlin Automatic, reference TW2 V44600. This design traces back to Timex's original 1960s dress watches, and the modern reissue keeps that same 40mm case size and clean, uncluttered dial. Inside is a genuine 21-jewel automatic movement with roughly a 40-hour power reserve real mechanical watchmaking, not a quartz movement dressed up to look vintage. It typically sells for somewhere around $185 to $195, discounted well off its $299 list price. The trade-off to know about up front: this watch uses an acrylic crystal rather than mineral or sapphire glass. Acrylic has a certain vintage-correct charm. It's what the original 1960s Marlins actually used, but it scratches more easily than mineral glass, though minor scratches can typically be buffed out at home. Water resistance is rated at 50 meters, which is fine for daily wear and incidental splashes, but not something you'd want to swim laps in. And at this price, you're sitting right at the edge of our budget, leaving very little room if prices tick up before you buy. What makes the Marlin genuinely special is that it doesn't try to be a tool watch at all. It's a design statement built around real vintage watchmaking history, backed by an actual automatic movement rather than just a retro-styled quartz piece. If you want something that looks like it belongs in a 1960s photograph, but keeps time with a real mechanical heart today, this is one of the most charming picks on this entire list, automatic movement included. 1. Seiko 5 Sports SRPD55. And the best analog watch under $200 is the Seiko 5 Sports SRPD55. This is the watch that watch enthusiasts point beginners toward more often than almost anything else in this price range, and for good reason. Inside is Seiko's own 4 R36 automatic movement, an in-house caliber, not an outsourced generic one, offering a day and date display, LumiBright luminous hands and markers for genuine low-light visibility, and 100 meters of water resistance. The stainless steel case and bracelet are backed by an exhibition case back, so you can watch the automatic rotor doing its work in real time. Comparable models in this exact lineup have been found selling around $175, well within budget. If there's a catch, it's a modest one. The bracelet uses a simple fold-over clasp rather than anything more premium, and 100 meters of water resistance, while genuinely solid, isn't quite the 200-meter depth rating you'll find on the Orient Mako 2 a couple spots back. Neither of these is a real problem for how most people will actually wear this watch day to day. What earns the Seiko 5 Sports the top spot is the complete package, a genuine in-house automatic movement with proven reliability across decades of Seiko 5 production, real luminous readability, a versatile day-date complication, and a design that works equally well in a t-shirt or a blazer. This is the rare watch that experienced collectors and total beginners can agree on for the same reasons it does everything a watch this price has any right to do, and does it well. If you only trust one pick from this entire list, this is it. Use case recap. If you want the absolute cheapest entry point into a real automatic movement, the Invicta Pro Diver 89260B gets you there for under $80. If you need something that survives the beach, the pool, and general daily abuse without a second thought, the Casio Duro MDV106 is nearly unbeatable for the price. If you want to set it and forget it, watch that, never needs a battery. The Citizen Corso's Eco Drive movement handles that for years at a time. And if you want the single best all-around automatic watch under $200 full stop, the Seiko 5 Sports SRPD55 is the one to buy. If this list saved you from an impulse buy you'd have regretted, do me a favor and hit subscribe. I'm putting out buying guides like this every week and you don't want to miss the next one.